This video is in response to a recurring comment that I'm getting on my channel. It kind of corresponds with TBLT and other plays, but it stems from Redbox, Rdbx. And the comment is, fuck you, dude. I ain't touching TBLT with any of my money. You fucked me on Redbox. I lost my ass on Redbox. Yada, 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 Redbox. I ain't betting on another one of these fucking plays. Your plays are all fucking bullshit, dude. Okay. So that's fine. That's you. That's your mentality. You got burnt on Redbox. You lost money in the stock market. Holy fuck. You lost money in the stock market. And you're blaming me. You're blaming me. I could go on a tangent and say, fuck you, greenhorn. You're still shitting green. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. But you know what I'd rather do? I'd rather turn you around. Okay? I'm going to try to turn that mentality around because we all lose money in the stock market. I can blame everybody and anybody. I can blame this guy, that guy. I can blame Fox fucking News, CNN, CNNBC. I can blame all the fucking people I want to. But at the end of the day, I pulled the fucking trigger. It's my money. I made the decision. But let me turn you around, okay? If I had that mentality, let me just blame somebody. I failed. I'm not moving forward. When I opened my first business, okay, of course, it failed. And the first business I had, guys, was coming out of the Chippendales, and I was vulnerable to society because I was used to making a lot of money and being like this fucking hero and being somebody, to now I have to try to be a normal person, open a business and succeed somehow and be happy with it. And I wanted a fitness center. I couldn't afford a fitness center. Guys, gyms cost millions and millions of dollars. I didn't have millions. I had no fucking money. And so I had to start with a thrift store. I took some advice from a fella that owned a building, and he was like, work your way up. I knew I could work my way from a tanning salon to a gym, but how the fuck do I get the tanning salon? Tanning beds are on the cheap $8,000 each. The expensive ones are $20,000 each. One tanning bed. How the fuck am I going to do it? So this guy was like, open a thrift store, which I had the idea already. I was going to do that because my mom was doing it, and this fella had a building. Well, to make a long story short, guess what? The fucking thrift store failed because I hated it. It wasn't me. And I had a decision to make. Now, if I were you, little greenhorn, sitting in that pile of shit complaining about me, if I were you, I probably would have just stopped, failed, and never proceeded to do it again. And of course, here I am all these years later, and I own an $11 million gym. So how did I go from failing to an $11 million gym? You know how I did it? I just fucking said, I'm going to do it again. I failed at this one, but I'm going to do it again. And maybe I won't fail at the next one. But guess what? I opened another thrift store. It was a bigger thrift store than the first one. And guess what? It failed. I then did it a third time, guys. I did it a third time, man. And it failed. The third thrift store fucking failed. But each one got a little better. I got smarter. I started to learn the ins and outs of business. And every time a business began to go under, the main reason they were going under is because I had no money. I wasn't coming off of loans and great credit. If anything, I was living in the back of the third thrift store I had, which was a boutique, and I was trying to turn it into a tanning salon. I was living in the back warehouse behind it because I didn't have any money. So they were failing because I didn't have the fucking money to keep them up. I had to slowly grow into each business, and I had to sacrifice the business prior to get to the next business, which would be hopefully bigger and better, and I would learn more from it. And that's what happened. And I can't even tell you, by the time I got to the gym I'm in now, the $11 million fitness center, I, honest to God, went through what I can remember and count 8 businesses all along the way. They were thrift stores. The thrift stores turned into a boutique. The boutique turned into an actual tanning salon. That tanning salon turned into a hair salon. That hair salon turned into another hair salon and a tanning salon. That hair salon and tanning salon turned into a very, very small fitness center. That fitness center turned into a large fitness center. That fitness center, you see where I'm going with this? I started with the uttermost horrendous, failing small business. Failed, got better, failed, got better, failed. And guess what? I turned it around into, now I know what the fuck I'm doing. Now I'm super successful. So what I'm telling you guys is you got burnt on Rdbx. Why stop now? Don't you think you should learn from it? Just take away whatever the fuck you can take away from Rdbx. Don't blame anybody. Why? I could have blamed the old fucking man that gave me the building and said, fuck this shit. I ain't doing this. I'm going to go back on the road with the Chippendales because it's easy fucking money. And then I could have turned out to be a 50-year-old motherfucking stripper making nothing of my life. But I decided to take the very difficult road and stick it out and do it again. And learn. And work hard. Work smart and progress. That's my advice to all of you guys that continue to whine, moan, and groan and pussyfoot around on my fucking channel with your moping that you lost money on fucking Rdbx and you're not going to move to a play like TBLT because you've been burnt. Hope you take the fucking advice, or I hope you use what I just outlined anywhere in life, because I did it in business, and maybe you're about to open a business and you can use that little blueprint. I did it with no money. You can do it with no money. Or take that blueprint and that concept and those ideas and apply it to the stock market, because that's exactly how I play the stock market. Same mentality. I fail at this, I move to this. I'll succeed, fail, go to the next. You see what I'm saying? We all fucking have to do it. Don't blame anybody. Just keep moving forward. Pounce a little harder on the next fucking play and a little fucking smarter. Get in and out a little faster. Learn this shit. Just like we all have to.